I must admit, I think the fee is very high, but he's very, very exciting. He's very, very talented. He is a player, it's true, he's a player that's erratic. He's a player that there is a possibility that this doesn't work out as well as you would like, but he's very talented, he's very enjoyable to watch. He's kind of an old-fashioned winger. He's a guy that will go outside, that will dribble people. And I say dribble because I really do mean he will dribble around people. He's not a winger that knocks it past you and runs beyond you. He's not a winger that comes inside and runs beyond you. He's a winger that will go round defenders rather than beyond them. And then quite often, he's one of those old-fashioned wingers in a way that he'll go round a defender and stop and wait and say, do you want to have another go then? And wait for the defender to go back to him and do it again. And so he's very, very fun to watch. I think he's young enough that there's rightly a belief that he can develop even further. And so in that sense, this could, in a year's time, feel like an absolutely inspired signing. Although that said, I must admit, I do think it's quite a lot of money for a young player that there are one or two doubts about. But if he gets it right, he's going to be, at the very least, he's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a €25 million fee. Spurs obviously getting a new manager over the summer, but haven't really been that busy. Eric Lamela in that 25 million as well. Don, what is Spurs' ceiling this year?
I tell you what I took from that, though, very quickly from Sid. I took erratic, I took old-fashioned winger. Tottenham don't play with any wingers, nor does Nuno. So I don't know where this signing or how this signing is going to work, but their ceiling, I think, is European football. And I don't mean Champions League. I don't think they can get that. I don't think they've got the squad for it, especially as we believe Harry Kane's going to leave. So I just think this is a massive job for Nuno, and one that I think he's a very good manager. I think he'll do quite well, but I think winning the League Cup might be their ceiling, but top four, I don't think they can get there.
Outside the house, looking in the party again.
Yeah, 7th last year. It's difficult to put an argument as to why they're going to
staying
do
in the
better.
window while everybody pulls the curtains. Just
right.
The usual, apart from the odd exception when Pochettino was there. Yeah, sort of looking in on the party again, because you look at the other teams.
Yeah.
You look at the top four. We can't put Arsenal in that. They're in the same scenario. But United, Liverpool, Chelsea, City. I'm afraid Tottenham are on the outside looking in still.
4-1 finish in the top four sums it up pretty well, doesn't it, Shane?
It does. And to the guy's point, I think if Spurs finish 5th, if they're in the conversation about finishing top four for a lot of the season, that's a good season for them right now. I don't see them finishing the top four. So right now, 4-1 means absolutely nothing.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.